Sweet and spicy, savory and glossy, crisp and fresh. Let's cook Korean fried chicken right here on planet Pulutan. Crispy fried chicken and cold beer have become a classic pairing in South Korea. Light coating, signature double fry, and a variety of sauces and toppings have made Korean fried chicken a favorite at home and beyond. Today, we're making three popular versions: Yangnyeom, Ganjang, and Padak. Pulutan ba ka mo? You came to the right place. Let's cook. Let's take a look at our ingredients. 1 whole chicken. We will divide this into parts for our three dishes. For the dry brine, salt, black pepper, and white pepper. Potato starch and flour for the coating. Vegetable oil for frying. Then we finish with sesame seeds. For the sauces and toppings, gochujang, ketchup, soy sauce, rice vinegar, garlic, mirin, and green onions. We highly recommend Korean rice syrup or saljochong. Since we don't have it here, we'll substitute it with honey and brown sugar. We are using store-bought wasabi here. Korean mustard or gyeoja is highly recommended if you have it. And for the chicken moo, Korean radish or daikon, water, rice vinegar or white vinegar, white sugar, and salt. We'll start with the chicken moo. Peel one medium Korean radish or daikon, about 500 to 700 grams, and cut it into roughly 3/4 inch cubes. In a bowl, combine half cup of sugar, half cup of rice vinegar, half a cup of water, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Stir until the sugar dissolves. Pour the mixture over the radish. Cover and into the fridge overnight. With the chicken moo taken care of, let's move into the chicken. Using a whole chicken gives us a variety of cuts to work with. Start with the legs. Make a cut through the skin where the thigh meets the breast. Pull the leg back until the joint pops out. Then cut through the joint to remove the entire leg. Repeat on the other side. To separate the drumsticks from the thighs, feel for the joint connecting them and cut through it. Next, let's remove the wings. With the chicken breast side down, feel for the joint connecting the wing to the breast and cut through it, leaving most of the meat attached to the breast. Repeat on the other side. Then look for the joint between the drumette and the flat and cut through it. To remove the breasts, make a cut along one side of the breastbone. Work your knife along the ribs and the wishbone until the breast comes free. Repeat on the other side. Remove the backbone and save it for stock. Season everything with 1.5 teaspoons of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and half a teaspoon of white pepper. We'll use the breast meat for the padak. The drumsticks, thighs, and wings will be divided between the yangnyeom and ganjang. Cover and refrigerate for at least 4 hours, preferably overnight. This gives the seasoning time to penetrate the meat while helping the surface stay dry for frying. Now let's work with the sauces and toppings. Start by mincing 8 cloves of garlic, then divide it in half. We'll use 1/2 for yangnyeom sauce and the other half for the ganjang sauce. For the yangnyeom sauce, heat 1 teaspoon of neutral oil over low heat. Add minced garlic and cook for about 30 seconds to 1 minute or until fragrant. Add 4 tablespoons of gochujang, 2 tablespoons ketchup, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of honey, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar, and 3 tablespoons of water. Stir everything together and simmer gently for 2 to 3 minutes, or until the sauce becomes glossy and slightly thickened. Remove from the heat and set aside. For the Ganjang sauce, heat 1 teaspoon of neutral oil over low heat. Add the remaining minced garlic and cook for about 30 seconds to 1 minute or until fragrant. You may add more garlic if you want. Add 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of honey, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of mirin, and 2 tablespoons of water. Stir everything together and simmer gently for 2 to 4 minutes or until lightly reduced and glossy. Remove from the heat and set aside. For the Padak dressing, combine 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, 1 tablespoon of water, 1 tablespoon of honey, and 1/2 to 3/4 teaspoon wasabi or 1 teaspoon of Ganjang. Whisk until smooth, then set aside. For the onions, thinly slice 4 to 5 green onion stalks into very thin strips. Place them in a bowl of ice water for 10 to 15 minutes. Drain well and put in the fridge. Cut the breast meat into bite-sized pieces. For coating the chicken, combine 1 1/2 cups of potato starch and 1/2 cup of flour. Lightly coat all the chicken pieces, making sure every surface is covered. Shake off any excess coating and place the chicken on a wire rack. Let the chicken rest for 10 to 15 minutes before frying. While the chicken rests, place a dry pan over medium-low heat and add 2 to 3 tablespoons of sesame seeds. Stir frequently and toast until lightly golden and fragrant, about 2 to 4 minutes. Transfer immediately to a plate or bowl to stop the cooking and let them cool completely. Now let's fry the chicken. Heat your oil to 325 degrees Fahrenheit or around 160 degrees Celsius. We'll start with the drumsticks, thighs, and wings. Carefully lower them into the oil and fry for 8 to 12 minutes. The chicken should be cooked through and lightly golden, but not deeply browned yet. Transfer them to a wire rack. Next, fry the breast pieces for 4 to 6 minutes. Like the bone-in pieces, they should be cooked through and lightly golden. Transfer them to the wire rack and let all the chicken rest before the second fry. While the chicken rests, let's take a quick look at how a familiar dish became something uniquely Korean. Modern Korean fried chicken traces some of its roots to American-style fried chicken, introduced after the Korean War. But over time, Korean cooks transformed it into something distinctly their own. A light coating, a signature double fry, and bold flavors turned a familiar dish into something uniquely Korean. Whether tossed in sweet and spicy Yangnyeom, a savory soy-garlic glaze, or topped with fresh green onions, variety became part of the experience. As chicken shops spread across the country, it found a natural partner: cold beer. Together, they became known as Chimaek, a combination of chicken and mekju, the Korean words for chicken and beer. More than a meal, it became a staple of late-night gatherings, from post-work drinks to game day celebrations. Today, Korean fried chicken is enjoyed far beyond South Korea. What began as a local adaptation has become one of the country's most recognizable dishes, showing how a familiar food can become something entirely its own. Now, let's get back to cooking. Increase the oil temperature to 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius. We'll start once again with the bone-in pieces. Fry the drumsticks, thighs, and wings for 2 to 4 minutes, or until deep golden brown and crisp. Transfer them to a rack. Next, fry the breast pieces for about 1 minute, or until crisp and lightly brown. Transfer them to the wire rack and allow any excess oil to drain. Now let's put everything together. While the chicken's still hot, toss the bone-in pieces with the Yangnyeom and Ganjang sauces until evenly coated. Finish both with toasted sesame seeds. For the Padak, top generously with chilled green onions, drizzle over the dressing, and finish with toasted sesame seeds. Yangnyeom, Ganjang, Padak, chicken mu, cold beer. Korean fried chicken earning its place at tables in South Korea and beyond. And to our friends in South Korea, konbae. Thank you for joining us here on Planet Pulutan. See you on the next one.